All right. Well, welcome to Canva greeting cards. I'm Priyanka, and I am the library services representative with the Plano Public Library. I will be presenting today's program. I'm joined by Emily, who will be monitoring the Q&A for me today. Before we begin, we need to let you know about some of the ground rules that we set up for today's program. You will be muted during this class, and we have your video blocked. You will only see the instructor's screen. At the top of your screen, you can find an exit full screen option if you need to get to other things on your computer. You're welcome to ask questions or request that the instructor repeat information at any time during today's program. You should see an icon at the bottom of your screen that says chat. Click on that to open the chat window, and chat is set to be seen only by the library staff. If you prefer, you may also use the Q&A feature located at the bottom of your screen to ask questions. Please note that any inappropriate questions or comments will cause your immediate removal from today's class. For all questions, we may answer you directly in the chat or Q&A box. Hold the question until a break or the end of the class, or ask the question at the time if it is really pressing. We will be using the instructor's screen to demonstrate and may share additional resources in chat as well. A recording of today's program will be available in a few days. So if you would like to watch today's program and practice with the recording later, this is also an option. Now, with the ground rules out of the way, let us get started. Today, we will be providing a detailed overview of the Canva software for creating greeting cards. This will include website design, features, and a demonstration. This website is available to all for free and includes a premium subscription option for most frequent users. For more information on how to use Canva, check out the Plano Public Library's YouTube channel for a recording of our Canva workshop series. Now, disclaimer. Before we start, we need to mention this. Instructors are not graphic design experts. The purpose here is to provide a general overview of the Canva website and how it can be used to create greeting cards. Information in this program was accurate as of the time of this program. For graphic design expertise, please utilize the LinkedIn Learning or Udemy resource that is free with the Plano Public Library card. You can register online at planolibrary.org for more information. Now, what is Canva? Canva is an online graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, business cards, invitations, calendars, videos, and other visual content. There are templates, there's stock images and videos, and many other tools to help you achieve your branding and promotional goals. Or as in this case, just fun ways to achieve that personal graphic look for your social media or invitations to friends, or like today, a greeting card. Canva has been around since 2012 and over the years has added a plethora of features to make this a powerhouse of a marketing tool, especially for people who aren't particularly design savvy or have the time to create content from scratch. So how do you access Canva? Well, the browser address is canva.com. Canva is online, though they also have a desktop and mobile app, and you will need to make an account. There are different account types, including a free version, and each account type comes with specific features. So you sign up for your account on canva.com. You will need an email address at the least. Once you have your account made, you will need to choose the type of account you want. The free account costs $0, but also only have basic features. If you're just starting out, you may want to play around in a free account to get the feel of the space and whatever you want to use Canva for. Is it good for you or not? Uh, Canva Pro is typically for a single person, perhaps a business owner or a freelancer who wants access to more features like stock photos and videos, hundreds and thousands of more templates to utilize than the free version, setting up a brand kit, special tools like background remover and magic resize, and 1 terabyte of storage. Canva for Teams is everything you would get in a pro account, but built for more people. You can have the main account plus 4 more team members who all have access to the same brand kit, templates, and designs. There are ways you can lock down elements, like if you want your team to use particular fonts, or on your presentation, on each slide, you want your logo, that everything can be done on Canva for Teams. It's a great collaboration tool. And if you're an educator or you work in a nonprofit, there are options to have more features without paying for them. You'll just need to go through a few extra steps. Once you have your account set up, you can look around. We are going to be using a free Canva account, but you will be able to see all the features available for card design. So that's what Canva is. Do you have any questions?
There is one question if you would like to take it now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can answer this question. For everyone, yes, there will be a recording of this training posted on YouTube in just a few days. Right, and that is all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. All right. So next, move on to see what a greeting card is. A decorated message, a decorated card with a message of good wishes that is sent or given to someone on a special occasion. It can be emailed, it can be given in person to somebody, or it can be mailed to an individual. Generally, these occasions are categorized as everyday or special occasions. Now, as you mentioned, there are 2 types of occasions, everyday and special. Everyday could be anything from, blank cards, just because cards, or you want to thank you somebody, you want to appreciate their help, or just a get well soon card. And special occasions are birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, congratulation cards, or holiday cards. So a card is really what you need it to be. It is between you and the recipient of the card. So we have to make it personal, and we'll have Canva to do that. So what you have to include in your card, it has to be the graphic elements, whatever it takes to make images or photos to make your card beautiful. The font should be readable, and there should be a theme to it, like if it's a best wishes card or a holiday card. And if you're intending it to be in person, like you want to give a card to somebody by hand, it has to have some space for a personal message. You might not need that for anything that you send electronically. All right, we move on to the fun part, which is a demonstration of Canva. You should be seeing my Canva screen now.
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Okay, so we will start with exploring this workspace. As mentioned earlier, Canva is browser-based, but you can also access it via a desktop and mobile app. Canva does change things up on their workspace when they add new features. So it may not look like exactly like this when you're using it. Uh, it did not look like this yesterday, but they had an update done in the night, and look what it looks like. It's different today. But most of the things are that we're going to talk about are here. So once you've logged in, this is what you will typically see first thing. There are a few different navigation menus to look through, like the account info over on the upper right corner. In the left menu bar, there are templates you can easily open and play with, like projects and designs. Projects over here and the designs that are there in the templates. And this is what changed. There was a bar at the top. This has changed, and only Canva over here at the left, which is good. And we also have the help center, which is at the bottom right. So you can ask your questions if you're confused about something. So first, let's look up on the account settings. You can go via the cogwheel icon here, or this one is where PB is looking for my name. It can be either your photo if you have uploaded your photo here, or your initials. So we can go to our account settings from here. Be sure to take time to go through each of these account settings sections. This is basically the main page for it. So it has my name, the email address, and the languages. And if you want any of the themes here, this is also the place wherein you establish who can get into this account, or the email preferences that you might have, what you want to look at, the recommendations, the design challenges, or special events. You can also change messages that come to you. So instead of anytime, you can go for monthly, you just can go for email, and of course, opt in for the new offers. That's a good place, actually, a good thing to select, because uh, through this tool, you can learn what Canva has implemented recently. All right, make it personal that way. You have privacy settings. You also have billing and plans. So if you have purchased the pro of it, this is where you'll find all that information. So take a look through this. This is important. When you want to go back, you can click on that Canva written on the top left corner, and that takes you back to your home page, the main workspace. The middle area here is the main area. It is where all your designs are sorted by recently edited. So your recent designs. You can also see many of the templates already in place. For example, over here, Canva tries to make it easy for you to find the document type that you're looking for, especially things like your social media or videos or prints, anything that you want to print. You can also type it what you're looking for in the search bar. For example, you want to see how to, you want to try a Facebook post. So you can type Facebook here, and different templates for Facebook posts will come over here. You choose yours and start designing. Right, I'll go back to the main page by clicking on Canva. From your recent designs, you can do a few things. You can select them to further edit. or you can hover over the design and you get these three dots on the upper right corner, and gives you a menu options to do further things. Like if you have finished your design, you can download it, or you can move it to a folder and do, what's best at what stage your design is. Now the left menu, this helps you to get to the few new places quickly. Templates. These are made by many people within Canva. There are a lot of designers who are working for Canva, and the templates have designs from them. You can find a variety already created, and you can adjust them, those cards or whatever you're looking for, according to your need and use. Then there's the projects. Projects is basically it's the same as recent designs, but more organized. It also has folders in it. So if you have had any uploads, it will be in this folders. If you've done something, so basically it is a good place to organize. And when you've done a lot, this will be a good place to get to, and an easy way to get to your files. Now that we have the workspace out of the way, we are going to start by clicking on the templates. Let's get to the templates. And we are doing the greeting card today, and there's an option for cards and invitation here. There's another drop down that gives us just cards. You can go through that. Another way to get to it is just typing what you need over on the search bar. And we say card. Canva throws up the most recent used or highly used templates on top. You can scroll through that. So it's recommended the most used designs first. I'll go through templates again. Wanted to show you something here. So Canva also gives you the option, if you can see that geared list on the top, it gives you the option to choose a card for yourself from here. It could be Thanksgiving and you want to make a Thanksgiving card. This is where you can directly go to, or just type it here in the search bar. It is important to remember that the crown icon, when any card shows that it has a crown icon on it, it basically means that it is the part of the premium plan of Canva, the Canva Pro, and it means it's a paid option. Some of the designs also show, like you see here, there's a dollar sign. It means that some of the elements in this template are paid. So you have to choose whatever you want, and you can always filter out all these paid elements as you start. But today we are working with a free account. It is still has a lot of choices to make when we have a plan for whatever we have planned for today. So let me show you different ways to take out the paid options. So there's one over here. It says price, and I'll select free, and only the free options come up. You can choose from here. You can also filter out the same from the filters and this menu on the left. You can choose here and apply. So you have the free options now. Now let's look for the card that we like. I kind of like a lot of stuff that's coming up. It's small sometimes, and if you want to open them up, whatever you have chosen, it will show similar, Canva will throw up similar kind of cards for you to choose from. If you don't like that, you can probably pick up anything else from here. Oh, you can also star, like if you find this one pretty, you can, but you're not sure, you can star it and go back to it later. Or you can choose customize this template to start editing. Now I'm here getting a lot of thank yous and different other cards. I don't want to look at them. Right now, I want specifically happy birthday cards. So I can go over to the search bar and write happy card, enter. I'm getting a lot of just happy birthday cards now. A lot of them are premium options, which I want to filter out. So I'll choose free and apply. All right. Okay. So I'm liking a lot of cards. I'm gonna scroll through a few and see what I can pick up to edit today. I like this simple card, just one color. I like that picture card too. I like this card, quite colorful. I can choose to customize this. There again, Canva is throwing up whatever has the similar elements that are common to these cards up. I can also pick up a thank you card and just change the text over here to make it our own. I like all of the cards that Canvas was throwing up, so maybe I can scroll through them from here itself. Or I can go back to my designs and pick up another card. Oh, I like this card. I'm going to customize this one. I hope you like this one too. So before we get into the into editing this beautiful card, are there any questions?
No questions so far.
Alrighty. Okay, so this is the editor space. And we can create and edit our designs here. There are a few navigation toolbars we'll go over first. First is this top bar over here. Come to File first here. There are a lot of menu options in this, including the file name. We can change the file name today. Let's say we are making a happy birthday card for our friends. Jessica. Right. So that's changed the name of the card here. And that is good for organizing too. There's also settings here. When we are planning a card, we are planning anything here, we want to see the rulers and guides just to know how the dimensions of the card will turn out to be, especially if we are planning to print them. The settings also has guides. We can add the guides. For example, the 3x3 here breaks up the card into equal sections, and now we know how to design or where to place our design elements here. We also have margins, and I like to see the margins just to know that the main text or the message remains inside, and the main elements also remain inside the margins. This is the margin that you can see. It's that dashed gray line over here. What else do we have here? Yeah, we have the save option. One thing to remember, Canva saves automatically. Uh, we have, you can move your design to a folder. You can make a copy of this design, download it if you're done with it, and trash it if you're not happy with it. So finding, and a lot of things that are like same as a Microsoft Word. All right. The resize option here. Resize is basically a paid option. It lets you take your design and easily resize to a variety of options. This is extremely handy when you're working on a different social media platform, which each have a different preferred image size. We also have, and this is new, a quick access button to the editing window. If you want to put the comment, if working collaboratively with somebody, you can note the comment over here. You can also go to just the read-only option, and we'll go back to the editing workspace again. The redo and the undo and the redo options, these arrows, they are similarly and behave similarly as Microsoft Word and other applications. And this is for saving all the changes. The middle area here, this is the place, it's your canvas, so to speak. It is where you will complete your design. Everything you want to drag and drop, any images you want on the design, the text, or everything will go in this place. And you can make new pages by adding pages here at the bottom of the design, and add a page here. I'm not sure if, and it has actually copied the background from the design. And this is the left bar, the main tools that you will be using to edit your design. This is where the graphics, the stock images, and the videos and the text comes. And see, yours may look different because of the design that you have chosen. Mine looks like this as of now. So in the design elements, you have the template that that is similar to what you have chosen, or whatever Canva wants is picking up from your template. It's throwing those preferences up. The elements will have the graphics, the images, the shapes here, your recently used designs, AI image generator, stickers, photos, videos, all that you need to do designing right at your fingertips. Next is text. This is how you add a text box to your design. And when you add a text box, you'll see all the elements to edit that text box, or the text comes up. This pops here. Just see the difference. It actually changes with the element that you have selected. So right now it's a picture element. So it's giving different options on top. And when I select the text, it's giving the text being used here, the size of the font, the color of the font, and you can change spacing, or you can add bullets and whatnot from here. The other options in text are, if you have the brand kit, then you can add your brand fonts here. the default text styles, like adding a heading if you want a big heading on your design, a medium size subheading, or very small bit of body text. The other things in this is the recently used options that you used in the past, font combinations that you like, that you want to add in here are all given. Again, you see the crown here. That means they are paid options, so you have to avoid them if you're starting off. This is the brand kit. It's the Canva Pro option. Download, uploads. Uploads basically are designs that you have. You can upload yourself. You can upload your picture here. You can upload the picture you want to put on the card over here and pick it up from here for your design. If you're talented, then you can use the draw design. I might try it in the mobile app version, but not with the mouse. There's a pen option, a marker option in this, a highlighter option, and if you don't like what you did, a eraser option. This is a new shortcut to projects added over here in the left bar. So it'll take you out all the projects, the folders that you have created. Canva collaborates with few apps, and if you're using them, you can find them over here. I haven't used any of those recently, so. And the last is the background. So the background that you're using, like this pink background here, you can change the color of the background, or you can use any of these backgrounds from here that are free options. All right. I want to start editing this, but before I do that, I want to know if you have any questions. You can type your questions in either the chat or Q&A. All right, I think nobody has a question right now.
No questions so far.
Thank you, Emily. All right. Let's move on and create our special occasion, a birthday card. So the first thing I'll want to go over is the color scheme. Whenever you select any element here, you'll see that all the colors that are used in that element, they pop up here. You can change the color from here, or you can change it if you click on it here, a whole set of document colors. All the colors that are used in this template pops up over here. Now, let's start. I don't like the pink background. Let's start with changing that first. It's too bright. Let's see if a lighter color helps. Maybe this. No. Maybe a yellow or a green. Not really. You can change the colors. You can also change them to gradients. Like you can pick up a gradient color like this, background. So we keep playing with everything around over here. I don't like anything, then we can basically go over to type the colors that we like. Maybe these. And this is basically the whole theme. Like if I select these are a whole theme of colors. They all look very cold. I want to move on to the warm ones. I like these two and would like to change those. So let's select this and see how another color looks over it. No, let's go back. Let's undo it. Maybe a yellow. Selecting the wrong color because I have selected the wrong color over here. Let's go undo that and shift to white here. Double click white and search for the same themes of colors. They're too bright. Let's see if this is a good theme. Let's play around with this. Oh, this seems to be similar to this, but now I don't like the inner, so I'll select this color, double click it. It gives the same set of theme again. Maybe the yellow. That's too bright. So I go back. I don't like it. Yeah. So this is how you can change the entire elements of this. Let me go and do the background again. Oh, oh, maybe this. I like this. Let's change the color. Just right there to bring in the warmth, like that. Here. This seems to be the part of one design. Here. So you can see the whole thing, the whole element that has been used here. And I like to see the stem of it. This is overpowering the other flower. Maybe I can reduce the size of this one. It was too big. You can also rotate your design like this and decide, oh, I like it this way, and use it. somehow over here. Let's adjust this one too. I actually do not like this flower because these two look similar. So I can delete this one and go to our elements here and look for graphics that are similar to that. So Canva's shown me the similar flower. I can add it back. I can see all the flower elements it's showing, or I can search for pink flowers. Wait, here. It's showing me a lot of stuff. A lot of it is paid, as you can see. In this space, you cannot narrow down to just free options. So you'll have to scroll through all of them. Just scrolling through to see if there's anything pretty that I can use. I don't like that color, so just let's go for simple flowers. Canva used to, if you select one thing, you used to give magic recommendations. It's still here. And we can pick up flowers that match the scheme here. Let's go for this. It's all flowers. I don't like that. You can decide to do anything else. That looks lovely. But that's too many flowers. And I saw a butterfly, and I think I like the butterfly here. All I need to do is change its colors. And it's best placed here. All right, so that's one thing. The elements here are not helping me with that, but I wanted to show you. So let's see. What if we don't want the butterfly to show above the flower here? We can right click, we get layers as an option here, and we can send the butterfly back. Select it again and send it back. This is how you can send any element back if it's interfering with your text or with other design. Now I don't want to say happy birthday to you. I just want to say happy birthday, Jessica. We'll change the text now. So as I selected the text, do you see this bar has changed? It's giving me the font that are available for me to change. I don't like the color when everything is so colorful. Why should this be black? I want to use this darker shade of green. That doesn't look great. It's also giving me the colors of the photo, and I might want to match it with that. Nah, do this. How about this? I can reduce the font size of this thing. I can, and it just reduced the font size of happy, so I have to select the whole thing. Not work, so let me undo. Redo that color. Select the text and go down on the font size. Another thing you can do is change the font that you want. So if I click on the font option over here, a lot of options come in this drop down menu. It's giving me, sorry, it's giving me a lot of stuff that we have recently used, like the Beth Allen font is what the design use. It's recommending us some other designs, the kind of text. Then there's the recently used, and then they're the popular fonts that you can scroll through and design, decide what you want. Another good way is to just go for the fonts. So it'll minimize the number of options that you will be given. Like if you want handwritten options, what will look nice? Like this. Oh, that just changed the birthday. If you want the whole thing to change, then you can use this. I like this one. I like the handwritten style. I want happy birthday to come in one line. So let me try. Two. And you might have to just delete and go and to change the whole thing up. This is middle align. If it goes left align, so that has come, but it's going beyond the margin. So I want to bring it in again, left align, and happy birthday. I can change this to center align. Let's bring everything in the middle. Here you go. I don't need this, I can delete it. Okay, this looks a bit empty. Do we need more butterflies? Then the magic recommendation is showing us a lot of butterflies. Oh, how about a cake? We can add a cake here to bring this over here. Turn it over a bit more. Shorten this up. And let's have just one more element over here. I want a butterfly that's this direction, but can't put the blue one. What if I put this one? Can use this one, and we can flip it. That. Right. Now, I want to fill this space up with something. Maybe another butterfly. Then I can duplicate this design. Again, flip it over and use it like this. This doesn't look good, so I'll just delete it for right now. Now this is where you add a page if you're going to print your design. Now I wanted to add a page here, and I want to give a personal message. So go to text and add a bit of body text here. So have a great day and a fantastic it's the same color as the top. Okay. On the second page, I want to add one of the elements that we used here. So I'll duplicate it. And that makes up a beautiful card for a friend. I'm happy with what I've done, but you can change to whatever you feel good about. Now that we are done, we can now download or we can share our card. You can give access to people through here, or there's other ways to download PNG. Here is the most suggested, and Canva usually gives what is the best option. You can also use JPG or PDF options to download. SVG it supports transparency and it maintains image quality to any size, making it a good option for web graphics. This is where SVGs come, but do you see that it's a paid option? So the options that we have are PDF for printing, PDF standard, and the suggested one here, and JPG. You can always download and edit it in the software that you're using. Like, for example, if you're sending it to through Facebook, you can edit it there before posting. All right. So when we say we want to download the suggested form, it downloads in the download section of your computer. And oh, I saved it twice, so that's why it's coming up. All right. So any questions so far?
No questions so far.
All right. So this was pre-made templates. I would like to show you a blank template to start from. And if you remember, we did that on the first go. Then we searched for a card. It always throws up a blank canvas, a blank card. We can pick up a blank card from here. We can also create a design and pick up a card from here. Right, so let's go and start editing this one. Now, what do you think we can make? I feel uh, Halloween is coming up, so a Halloween card. Does that sound good to you? All right. Well, oh, I just realized that we do not have much time. Just wanted to show you that we can, for that card, we can pick up a background from the backgrounds. We can upload images. I have downloaded these images from Pixabay. These are free images that we can use, or we can upload files from our own computer. Uh, like And these are files that I liked, and I can pick up these and place them and make a card of our own for the same theme of Halloween and say spooky season is here. Uh, is there anything I can help you with, because you're not going through with this part, because we are almost out of time? So are there any questions about the editing or adding new elements to this that or anything that I said that you want to know more about?
Nothing has come in so far.
All right, so this uh, presentation will be available to you. Sorry. Again, there's a recording that will be available. For more resources on Canva, learning Canva, or anything else, you can go to Plano Public Library website and go through the LinkedIn Learning or learn it from Udemy. We also have the YouTube channel. And all this it requires a Plano Public Library card. We have some upcoming programs that are technology based. I wanted to share them with you. The photography class, which talks about the exposure triangle. It's on September 17th at Haggard. The the Photoshop basics at Harrington. It's on October 1st. Premiere Pro at Power Library or Cricut Design Space Basics. This is a virtual program and you can join from home. It's on October 24th. So yeah, anything that I can help you with, let us know. Otherwise, we're good to go.
No other questions, just quite a few thank yous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice. Bye-bye.
Oops. I do have one
Oh,
person who is raising their hand. If you wouldn't mind typing if you have a question into the chat box or using the Q&A feature. We are not able to turn on the audio for you. And actually that person has left. So with that, if there are no other questions, I'm going to end today's meeting. Thank
thank you
you all
so
for
much.
attending.
Thank you for coming over.